regarding the four names or the four men mentioned here that were chosen to be brought before the king, Daniel means Elohim is judge. Hananyahu means he whom Yahweh favors. Hananyahu is pretty much the name Yahu Hanan backwards. Yahu Hanan is the same meaning and is the name known as John, as in John the Baptist. So Hananyahu is connected with Eliyahu, who came as Yahu Hanan, and is connected to the many. Then Mishael, which means who is what Yahweh is. And then Azariah, which means he whom Yahweh helps. Azariah is as Eleazar. Azar is help. Azariah, whom Yahweh helps. So just like Hananyahu is connected with Yahu Hanan, who is Eliyahu, his second coming with Mashiach, Azariyahu is also connected with Eliyahu. As I have explained, Eliezer, the servant of Abraham, was a representation of Eliyahu, and Eliezer, or Lazarus, some believe was also John or Yahu Hanan, not the Baptist, but the apostle. Some believe. Just the fact that we see some connections not necessarily has to be completely that opinion of some a fact. There are some connections with Yahu Hanan, the apostle, and the name Eleazar, and that shows how the name Yahu Hanan is connected to Eliyahu, just like Eleazar is connected to Eliyahu. So it's also interesting that Eleazar, Yahu Hanan, Eli, Yahu, and then we have Hanan, or Azar and Hanan. Since he is favored, he is helped by the Almighty. So the point is here that Daniel and Hananyahu pretty much represent the coming of Yahushua HaMashiach with Yahu Hanan, Hananyahu, the Baptist. So Daniel, as in Yahushua, who is the lawyer who defends us, but also who is given, because he is the son of the Most High, the authority to judge. So Daniel means Elohim is judge. Hananyahu, he whom Yahweh favors. So as the first two that came 2,000 years ago, Yahu Hanan the Baptist, Hananyahu, and Daniel representing Yahushua HaMashiach, who received the authority to judge. Then on the second coming, represented by Mishael and Azariah. Azariah as again Eleazar, meaning Eliyahu, so the witness like Eliyahu of Revelation 11. And Mishael is pretty much Mikael with a different letter. So it shows how Mikael, as we will see eventually in Revelation, or meaning Daniel 12, Mikael is the last, the prophet like Moshe. So Mishael would be the second coming, and Azariah, the witness like Eliyahu, who comes with him, being those two, the two witnesses of Revelation 11. Also, they were given other names, as we are about to see. Daniel was given the name Belshazzar, which means the Lord, Bel, of the hidden treasure, or the narrow treasure, as in the narrow way, the narrow gate. Connected with Daniel, connected with the first coming, connected with accepting the first in your heart and confessing his name with your mouth. Then you become an owner of knowledge, understanding, wisdom, meaning because of the name Bel. I repeat, that's why I said owner, as a master of the treasure, the spiritual treasure of the narrow way or gate, Yahushua HaMashiach. Then Hananiah received the name Sadrach, which means great scribe, the great scribe. Yahuhanan the apostle wrote great books. He was a scribe of Yahweh. And also it is said, at least in Judaism, that Eliyahu is a scribe of Yahweh in paradise. Well, they say in heaven, writing the sins and merits, pretty much, of the. Mishael received the name Meshach, which means invited by the king. Invited by the king, as the last who is invited to become one with the first, who is invited to go to the throne of the king. Which is interesting because, as I said, Daniel 12 says that Michael will raise up in the end times. Then we see in Revelation 12 that once the last is killed, he will be resurrected and taken to the throne. He will be taken to heaven and to the throne, as in invited by the king. And then in that time Michael will take out Lucifer. So we see how once the last, who is Michael in the flesh, goes up to heaven, that is when he manifests with that name, Michael, taking out Lucifer because of the power or authority that he just received by dying and resurrecting through his belief in Yahushua HaMashiach. Then we have Azariah, who received the name Abednego, which means a servant of Nebo, which shows once again that it's connected with Eliyahu, because Eliyahu was a prophet, and Yahuhanan came a time before Mashiach, 6 months earlier, which was still in the time frame of the old world. Yahushua came to renew it. So Yahuhanan was of the old world. That's why also when the disciples asked Yahushua if they should bring fire from heaven, he told them that they did not know of what spirit was Eliyahu, because they were trying to bring fire down from heaven as Eliyahu did. So Yahushua makes a difference because between the spirit that was in the first 4,000 years and the spirit that he came to give, as in the difference between the spirit of prophecy, which is the testimony of Mashiach, and the spirit of truth, which is the word of Yahweh, his name. So the fact that Abednego was the name given to Azariah, servant of Nebo, in the negative of Nebo, shows how Eliyahu did not have direct contact with Yahweh. There was an angel in the middle, Nebo. That's why he was a prophet, and that's why the false prophet now is connected to Nebo and is trying to copy everything that Eliyahu did. But in the spiritual positive sense, servant of Nebo would mean a servant of his prophet, a servant of Yahweh's prophet. And the prophet in this case, meaning the witness like Moshe, would be Mishael, Meshach. So Mishael, who comes as Mashiach, and who has a spiritual son, Azariah, Eliyahu, who is his servant, in the sense that he takes the teaching of the prophet like Moshe to the rest of the world. So Daniel received the name Belshazzar, Hananiah Sadrach, Mishael Mashach, and Azariah Abednego.